Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, a 45 there. That's an improvement on the 26. It's probably actually one of the highest scores I've thrown first 3 darts for maybe a week or so. That's probably a fair reflection on how things are going this month. It is a struggle. We're on struggle street. I don't think I'm the only one out there. I think a lot of you out there who've tried this game before and are trying to get better at it will understand the pain and the frustration that comes with it. And that's what we're going through at the moment, but we're here to get better. Let's do that. Let's play some darts, ladies and gentlemen. It's wonderful to see you. It's an honour, actually. It's an absolute honour that you've decided to view this shambolic showing of a man trying to get better at this game of arrows. Right, let's have a little warm-up. What we'll do today is we're going to do a nice checkout game, a random checkout game. I like to do this once a month in the hope that one of these games I'll then take into my normal training. Perhaps we'll do it on here more often. And today we're going to be playing Catch 40, and I'll explain all. But I have to throw better darts than what you've just seen there, the last 6. Absolutely shambolic. Okay. This is the first video since our tournament. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming to that. Wow, that was fantastic. I'm rushing these darts. That's nice. 39 of you turned up and played. That is an improvement on the first tournament we did, Samson Does Darts Tournament Uno. This was Samson Does Darts Tournament DOS. Perhaps need to work on the name there. Trez will be next. There will be another one in about a month. Make sure you're around. It was superb. We had 39. We had a winner. Of course, we had a winner. The whole tournament took under 2 hours. For those, we had averages from the 30s all the way up to late 60s. Chris Rogerson, I think that's correct. Congratulations, the winner, superb player. Played fantastic in every game I saw him in. And if you look at my last short, you'll see the last leg of that last match against Dean, I believe. Right. What else happened? Well, there was several 180s. I think the highest checkout was a 147. And of course, Samson went out first round. What a shock to everybody. Not. So lost there to Andrew Brown. Follow him on TikTok. Got a good old TikTok going. And Andrew will admit as well, he didn't play very well. I really didn't play very well. Lost 2-1. Got lucky even on the leg I won. Averaged 44 in that match. Was unsurprising. I've just been really not great for a little while. I haven't played enough matches online. Normally I'll play, I would say, probably over 20 matches a week. I'm probably around 10. I'm going to put it down to that. I've got to do more of that. So catch me online on DartCounter. You'll find me on there. And if you send me an invite, if I'm online, I will always try and play if I'm around. I need to play a little bit more of those. But look, I'm trying to improve at this. And I think going through some changes at the moment is my excuse to not get too worried. But having said that, this is the first time this morning I looked at the DartCounter app and my last 30 games averaging 49 point something. I haven't actually been in the 40s since January. So that is a real indicator of how I'm getting on. So today's training is vital. Having said that, the real issue is my scoring. Scoring is a serious problem. Not so bad darts though. I think we should probably get going to make this checkout game worth looking at. I do feel a bit ropey today. I'm not 100%, guys. Woke up just feeling like I've been hit by a dartboard right in the skull. Went to the sauna, thought that would help. Not good. I don't want to get too over the top, but it could be man flu. And if it's man flu, guys, we've been through this before. You know how bad that can be. So thoughts and prayers would be appreciated at this time. Right, Catch 40. Now, the aim of this game is you've got to take out these checkouts from 61 to 100 in 6 darts. Okay, so you start at 61, you go all the way up to 99, I think, or 100, and you've got to hit it in 6, and you get points for how many darts you get it in. Not sure if we'll get up to 99. We'll be here all day, but we're going to give this a go. Shall we get going? Shall we get going? Why not? I've never played this before, so this is exciting for everyone involved. Anything else to report? The tournament, there were several 180s hit. The highest checkout was actually done by Andrew, who beat me, and then did it in the next round. It was a 147. The standard, everybody raised their game. So congratulations. We had a player in the 40s in the semi-final. So it was just great all round. Right, 61, checkout in 6. Okay. Now, I know 61 to 64 comfortably because I've been practicing these in the 1-2-1 checkout game. So 61, I will do what they're suggesting, which is the treble 15. Now, if I miss treble 15 and I hit a 15, I pop over to 14, which will then leave me double 16 if that's as long as I hit them. Right, let's go. Ooh, that's a 2, so down to 1, 19. Tops. Yeah, okay, it could be one of those days, guys. So that's 3 darts thrown, leaving us 40. Got to remember this. This is probably the most hardest part is I don't forget. Tops. Oh, not bad. I will take those based on the training, but that is a miss. That means 6 darts, failure. Failure. Story of my life. Story of my life. If I don't play Walter, I'll just blame the potential man flu. I feel like I feel like if you know, like, have you ever microwaved ham? If you haven't, just use your imagination there. Okay, that's how I'm feeling. 62, right? Treble 10, double 16. That's what I would go for too. Treble 10. No. So that leaves us a 56. Sorry. So at this point, I'm going to be going over to 16. That is a really bad throw. We're going to have to hit a 9. Okay. 22. Leaving us tops. 3 darts at tops again. And this is good because I need to practice tops more. It's not my favourite. Any number high at the board is a concern. That's in. So that's in 5. I'm just going to throw this last one up there for practice. One thing I'm actually experimenting with the last day or so, because you know how much pain I get with these higher numbers, just a slight amendment. I'm just trying to raise my head higher and just bring my chin up. And I'm actually trying to do that on all numbers. And somehow, I think that's just giving me a little bit more consistency. It's almost like a string that's sort of bringing everything up. And hoping that in my mind, that will mean that I will be more consistent because I'll be in the same place every time. I don't know. It could be nonsense, but that's what I'm trying to do. 5 darts. Do we get a point for that? Terrific news. Right, 63. And yes, I will also be going treble 13 for double 12. So that leaves us 50. So at this point, I go to 18s. And that's a miss. I'm going to go to 17. That was fortunate. That 17, not a fan of that angle it's at. And that dart was trying to get into the 2s there. Like a mouse trying to get into a cheese house. Right, so we need now 17, what are we on here? Yeah, we're on 32, double 16. So we've got 3 darts at double 16 here. That is not good. That's too high. Let's go for another one of those. Let's go for double 4. That is really, really, that is really the one thing I'm really trying not to do is have any horror darts That is a horror dart, and that's my fault. That's laziness. Everything about that throw, every part of the throw should be lined up and shot. Good God. 64. Treble 16. That's really poorly thrown, but we'll take it because we need to hit another one. Double 16. Another poor dart. Right, 3 darts at double 16. Very important to get this. Very important. Double 8. Just slightly awry there. Right, miss. Now 65. Now at this time of proceedings, guys, I'm going to struggle knowing what to hit here. I'm going to have to basically follow what they're suggesting. And also I've got a mat here. My Oki mat does have my checkout finishes. And when we get to 65 above, I haven't practiced it. I'm just not aware. Some of them I'll be okay on. But 65, not so sure. So treble 19, double 4. That is so awful. The only good thing about that is that it brings me down to 62, which I know what to hit. That is what I want to hit. Double 16. That's in. Wasn't my best thrown dart either, but we'll take it. 3 darts. 65 and 3. Right, 66. Treble 14, double 12. Bring that head up. So we're on 66, we're now on 55, so I'm going to go down to 15 for tops. I'm going to miss, and that's absolutely awful. So that leaves us 45, so I want 13. That is really lucky because it was just a bad dart. Every dart, it feels bad today. I hope I'm not moaning too much. It is a fair reflection of how I'm feeling. 34, so that leaves us 32. So we got 3 darts to double 16. I just remember going through bad periods when I was trying to get better last year, and I really was trying, just getting too emotional about it, trying to work out what I should be changing, whether it be my darts. I was just trying to find things. Sometimes it's just got to get through learning periods where you're changing something in your throw, which is what I'm doing really. It's trying to get my wrist through more, trying a slightly different position, and my darts are just suffering from it. And it's just part of the process, so I have to accept it. But I will moan every now and again. Right, double 16. That's terrible. That's in Holy Mongolia. And there's 2 of them just to feel like things are getting better. I'm just turning back into Ronnie Baxter. Right, that's 5 darts. $67. Treble 17, double 8. Now treble 17, goodness me, let's try. 18. That's shocking. That's busted us. That's a bust there. So we've got to carry on. So we've still got 67 to check out. So I guess I can throw this dart badly. That leaves us 65. My goodness. Or maybe it just resets. I guess we should treat this like a match. So let's stay on 67. Use these 3 darts to miss. Right, 67, treble 17, double 8. That's unfortunate. 18, got to hit this. That's a 36, good God. So 36, 43, 53. That leaves us 14. That's a double 7. Right, 68. Treble 20 for double 4, okay. That leaves us 48, so we're down to 16, single, or 8, tops. Too high. 3 darts at tops. This is good practice for tops. I do need more of that. Nice and high chin. Double 10. Not bad. Better. The darts are better. The last 5 minutes. Maybe 1 minute. Okay. 69. Your Nan's favourite number. Right. Treble 19, double 6. 18. Rushed, lucky, fortunate. Fortunate son. Double 16. That's just everything happened there badly. What a shock. That leaves us double 8. Body's moving too much. That's in. Let's throw another one there. Not bad. 5 darts. 70. I do know 70. Treble 8. Treble 8. Treble 18. 67. Back down. 17. Oh my goodness. That's a 6 so far. That leaves a 64. Oh, pulled out one good dart at least. That's not too bad. 48, 51, 54. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting that in there. Let's go back. Oh, I've messed this up. Undo. Hold on. That's a good button to have near. So we've got double 8 to win. 16 left. 16. Let's hit another one. Come on. Poor. Better. That's lovely. That is good. That is starting to feel one with the dart again. It's like seeing an old friend that you haven't seen for so many years and you just get on straight away like you did forever. That's what I hope one day I will have with these arrows. 6 darts. 71. Right, treble 13 for double 16. That's not what I wanted. 65. Treble 19. Here we are, double 4. Oh, wired it. Wired it. Almost out in 3 there. 3 darts at double 4. Not good enough. Miss. Right, 72. Treble 16. No, we don't want to see what the Pope's doing. Treble 16 for double 12. Right, that's 24. So that leaves us on 48. Let's hit another one of those 16s. That is so bad. Number 9. Right. Double 16. There it is. Out in 4. Getting a bit better now. I'm pleased with this. 73. Treble 19 for double 8. Double 8. Shame. Shame. 57, 67, 68. So we've been left on an unfortunate 5. Right, 1 for double 2 then. That's a 20. We're out of this. Let's just throw that bull. It's a miss. Right, I think we should leave it at that point. You understand the game. Good. It's a good game, especially if you want to learn checkouts and the maths. As soon as I got higher, I had to start thinking about it, etc. I guess this is too similar to the 1-2-1 checkout game for me. But you get 6 darts rather than the 3 I use for that, because I'm just trying to learn the maths rather than give myself checkout opportunities as much as possible. I mean, that's a bonus, but I'm just trying to do it for the maths. This is more for, right, can you actually check out these numbers? Really important for that. Really enjoyed it. Catch 40, classic stuff. Well done, everybody. I didn't feel great today, mentally, physically, emotionally, but I came and turned up. That's all you have to do. Sometimes you're not going to want to get on that oche. Turning up's the hardest bit. Even if you throw 3 darts, maybe aim for 9. And if you still don't want to pay off that, then go home. But you tried your best. You turned up. You did your bit. Let's keep going, guys. It's perseverance. We've got this.